Hello, hello, welcome in. Yo, watch this straight in there. I see you in there. And Pete Gecko, love it. Let me put that there. Hope all is well. Just changing my light a bit. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Hope everyone is well on this Tuesday. We are going to be start doing the Baneblade. The very long-awaited Baneblade. I was a bit like, what do I feel like doing? I thought I don't really have the concentration span today to paint. So, to put in perspective, if you don't know what the Baneblade is, it comes in this size box. It's a chunky boy. It's a chunky boy. No way are you building the beast. I was like, I had an idea to build something, but I've already built them, and I was like, I can't. It's been a long day. So I thought I can't build any more of my Krieg because I need to think about how I want them. So I was like, we're gonna build probably just the base, and I will eventually like magnetize so I can switch out the this bit here, the turret. Welcome in, PC. But we are going to be starting on the big boy, the beastie Baneblade. Hey, we need to have a nickname for him. I almost thought about, do I just start painting one of my Lumen Russes, and I was like, I probably want to paint them at the same time. So, and I was like, we'll see how this goes. So it's quite a manual. It's a chunky manual. So this is what we're going to be doing. And there is many variants, guns, switch outs, everything, as you can see, for each different gun. So I thought even if we just start doing the base, because I know I'm late, but I literally didn't start eating until past. So it's quite a lot. So I think we're gonna. My goal tonight is just to do the base. I think there's something like 16 lots of sprues. It was 11. I lie. Actually, they're double.
Here we go. First,
cheese. And one little base.
Cheese.
These are all the variants.
Butter spreaded on the bread.
Bollocks.
Cheese.
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 Not a jump, baby. I'm so. The next bit is different. I see a Bane. Baneblade. Barry Bane. I think it could be called Barry. But I've just noticed that they have a different. As long as they connect up, I thought, or even if I just do these bits, I do want. I think it's a Storm Lord, or is it a Storm Sword? I think it's a Storm Lord. Shadow Sword. I think it's one of these. I can't remember. So we're gonna have a go because they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 variants that you can build of this tank. So the middle bit changes. The top bit. I was like, if I just do a little bit, like just start generic. There is a lot of pages to this. There is a lot, and if you're not, I mean, to be that chunky as a box, put in perspective, like my. Ooh. This is the size of my big Silent King, yeah, the main piece of Necron, compared to the size of the Baneblade box. So they're like, it's a little bit taller. Oh no, they're the same size. This is how we're talking. We're talking chunky. I saw what he has leg cramps. Oh dear, he's got too excited at the Baneblade. So we're going to see. I said I won't be able to stream that long tonight, she says. Quite simply because I've got basically like 12 hours tomorrow work, so we'll see. I just want to at least build the base. she says. She says. So I'm going to leave this here and then work on top. And I've also have to try and find out. This is full of sprue. Oh, and I could build the guy. Oh, the guy's got many variants as well. But there is like a single base that's in it. What's a piece of plastic? Yeah, it's a long day tomorrow. I have quite a long week. I've already started my day at 6:30 this morning. So it is the pew pew for the pew pew. We have got the turret. We've got many. I think it's a shadow. I'm leaning more towards. I'm not even paying attention. To be fair, I think you can cut. They're not even like numbered. But there is quite a lot. This is all sprue. And then in the box, I'm not even at the bottom yet. And then we have our sheet of decals. Yo, Gecko, welcome in. The pew pew. The pew pew's for the pew pew. The pew pew comes in different sizes. There's a wee little base in there somewhere. Right. This is how chunky we're looking. I'm looking for tracks. No, not quite tracks. A side? Are you a side piece? You're quite square. I think these ones are quite like product of elimination. I mean, they literally are. These are the pew pew bits. The pew pew bits. So there's 8 variations of this that you can build. You look like we're getting there. More pew pew bits. Oh, you did D&D! Nice! I was so greetings and sustenance paced upon piecing. Be blessed. By the divine. Blessed upon you. And the whole 65 purple. Right, is this... Are you? Are we gonna... Do you have sticky bits? You do have sticky outy bits. 2. The sprue is number 2. You are right, so you are wrong, because we've got the left. Oh, look at all the wheels. I'm sending Swampfoot to you. The best kind, I hope. Right, we're going to want that. That looks like... Ah, these look... Are you L? Is that an L? That's a 1. Well, maybe... I think that's a 1. Maybe this is a good place to start. Is number 1. But are you... So we just got to figure out... Oh, I like the track. The tracks have even got the detail. Krieg logo. Astra Militarum. Parkour! Parker Spider-Man. Right, so do I need that bit? Product of elimination? Are we going to go for that? Number 1. I mean, it's got to be number 1. Number 1 goes with number 1, right? And then we have a lot of wheels. Well, I'm already confused, and we haven't even started. This is what I mean. We're gonna see how we go. I'm presuming page number 2 is sprue number 2. We'll find out. Find out together, shall we? We're still on 1. 2. R. 6. Doesn't exist on the sprue. Okay. Well, we're gonna get some wheels out. So, no, number 1 goes to 72. I mean, the way that Games Workshop work, it probably does. Now, your wheels... Alright, I think I should have looked at this before I went live. Ah, oh, look at the detail on that. Should we just sit and admire the sprue? Have crippling into your spells. I cast tremendous pain! Follow steps 1 to 3 for all variants. Okay. We might just do 1 to 3 tonight. I'm guessing this is L. This will be the left side. Are we going to say left is L, and then this 2 is going to be for R. The fact is they weren't in that order when I pulled them out. Probably means I took them out and muddled them up 4. Now we need bits that look like these bits. A bit of the swamp foot never hurt nobody. Well, I'm so excited to build this, but I'm also very nervous to build it because I need to magnetize it. I mean, it's going to be quite big. This is like the big tank. I'm just being really... I think you must... Number 3. This is where the numbers don't begin to make sense. So I'm currently looking at wheels with no, there are no sprue numbers other than a sprue grid. Are you going to tell me if you are... Oh, okay, if you turn it over, inside it says L1. Okay, we're on the right piece. Right, I've got a couple of pieces out. Let's get cracking. My cousin actually has swamp foot. Foot of the swamp. Have you tried turning it off and on again? Oh, my brain. I think it's broken. There is no on button. Dude, I feel like I might need to put it up. If I'm doing a complicated bit, I must admit I won't be gluing it with the helmet on, just to save your points. I won't be gluing with the helmet on. Oh, I can't actually see if you have. So just as a precaution, I will not be gluing, because this is quite a big bit, I won't be gluing. I can snip, but I won't glue. Or snip main bits. Just this is a precious one. Just as a pre-warning. If I was making something else, I'd be like, I mean, you can. I'm VC red. Free stream streak. Oh, you reminded me helmet time that I need to flick back to my screen. I mean, you can whilst I'm trying to figure out spruce. It's up to you, but I won't be gluing pieces with a helmet on. That's a pre-warning. I will. Any other time, I don't care if I'm painting, I will do it, but as a pre-warning. I mean, I think it's going to make no difference to my performance tonight. So it's up to you. It's up to you. I'm not making sure I'm making. Are we sure this is L? I'm looking for an L. I mean, it has 1. We're gonna look the tiny little thing in the corner. Glue the helmet on. Just glue it on. Which one? I don't mean to be a party pooper, by the way, but just so you know, I mean, it might help me figure out. I shall not study the Baneblade. Helmet disability. I mean, it'd probably be more entertaining at this point while I'm trying to figure out what exactly is going on. Is that bit? That is that bit. You can't even see that. Yeah, salute. Salute. That bit. We're gonna vote is that bit. Are you plain on the outside? A skill issue? I'm not even sure myself. Oh, I'm guessing that then goes on to this. Because this will be inside the tank. Gotcha! Right! Well, I don't really, I'm making it up as I go. Oh, I used to have something like a snowball, didn't I? Maybe that's in Discord. We're going for that, is that piece there, yeah? Oh, you can't, there we, kinda. There. No global warming. Very true. Well, I feel guilty now saying about the, oh, I retract that statement. I was about to say I feel guilty for not allowing helmet, like doing helmet time, but now I've come across a very complicated bit of sprue and I'm not sure where I meant to cut. I think I've got to cut it off. Oh my god, I'll just fix these bits. Yeah? And then we've got all of these pieces to do. Give her rang, she said, you have Solar Chalice. Sully in a dream. Oh, the Sully is in chat. Not allowed a snowball. Oh my god, actually, I'm really curious now what helmet would come up. I would have not really had a good people day today. So, like, right. Oh dear. You know, it's been one of them days and you're just like... So, I'm not gonna lie, I literally sat and was like, do I even stream tonight? I said, yeah, I can stream tonight. It's just been one of those days where people have tested your patience. Should I do a dice roll? I could all treat you to one. But I have to turn it off. Which will have to, my mind will have to work out how to do that. Oh, is that boring? Oh, that's a boring one. You want to go ch-ch-ch-ch. Where's the one I usually use? This is the one. I'm finding it. I'll have to turn it off. I've literally been shoved today as well by someone. I was like, thank you so much. So kind of just, oh, it's on my little story then. Let me just do the boring bit. Story time, crazy. So I first started off, had a very, very early appointment at hospital. Not me, person I went with. A very early start, hence why I was up at 6:30 this morning. Because it takes almost an hour to get there. Anyway, appointment done, about less than an hour, and then go up and see my auntie. Because it was about 9:30 in the morning by this point. Which I think on her ward you can see at any time. So I got to the desk. Hello, can I see my auntie? And she was just like, she literally, no, I said, the nurse at the reception desk on her ward. I was like, hello, can I see my auntie? And she literally looked at me and went, yeah. I was like, I pay your bloody wage, love. Well, I didn't say that, but she literally looked at me and went, yeah. Did the whole as well. I was like, well, I don't know if it's too early because we've literally just had an appointment. the person I was with stood at the door, because as soon as you walked in the door, all the nurses turned to look at me. I was like, I don't know if it's too early to be in here, because yes, you might go and look on the website. Their website says visiting's like 4:30 to 6:30, and I'm like, no, it's not. That's the way she spoke to me. And when I get down, I beckon the person in who I'm with, trot in, go see my auntie. Other nurses are just standing there staring as I'm getting closer and closer. Hello, who have you to see? I said, my auntie. Oh, she's not there. Oh no, she's gone down for something. And I'm like, right? I'm like, how does the reception desk on a ward not know where a patient is? Or tell you. Anyway, moving on from that, I then saw some friends walking along the road who have just had a baby, literally fresh out the womb, shall we say, a month, just standing there chatting, and then this woman rounded the corner. I have my back to her, you know, a pram, we can see a pram, and then she literally, I'm not even kidding, this is not a busy road, it's a housing estate. It's not even that busy. There was one bus. I can tell you, there's one bus that went past. Right? This woman, full on, shoved into me. So I then hit the recent mother, who then bumped into her, who then bumped into the pram where baby was sleeping. And she, the other side of the pram was the father, and she also bumped in, shoved. It wasn't a bump, it was a shove. I am not even kidding, because she shoved me and I was like, what the fuck is going on? And he just stood there and she just shoved past him, and we both looked at each other and we're like, oh, excuse you would have been nice, you know? And I was like, actually, you know, when you think about it, I would have shouted after you just publicly assaulted us. Because she shoved into me, and I should have said, oh, I've just been at hospital this morning, love. Who shoved into the mother as a consequence, because I was that close, meaning there is room. There was literally, you could easily go round me or step off the path. There was no vehicles coming. There's clearly a pram. And the way that he just stood his ground, he saw what she did to me, and then just stood his ground. And then I had someone from work who was just messaged me, and because then I didn't reply because I was at hospital. They sent me another message, the same message, and I'm like, sorry, I didn't reply in 5 minutes. Doesn't say that I had their work this afternoon, and then somebody brought in me a bar of really nice, expensive chocolate. So it all worked out in the end. It all worked out in the end. But you know when you're just like, so I literally shouted after her. I was like, hope you don't trip, love. And then as then I got back in the car, and then drove, and then it was just like. Fucking people, you know. It was literally. I was not only after that. I didn't really want to shout because baby was asleep. Baby got nudged. Should have shouted. You literally just public assaulted 2 people in public. Because it was. It was absolutely there was no excuse me. There was 4 of us and baby standing there. Bearing in mind, I had stepped out the way to let another couple pass. Not even a thank you. So I thought, fuck it. But they stepped off and round, and because they could see the pram. I was like, don't trip over, love. So absolutely, it was only afterwards I thought I should have shouted after you've literally just publicly assaulted, because it wasn't a bump, it was a proper shove. The fact that I shoved into the mother, who then shoved into the pram, and she's just had a baby. Probably not ideal to have the pram go into her belly at that point. You know what I mean? Sounds like it's fish. I was like, I was a bit the nurse went, yeah. I was like, I don't know your visiting times. You don't even have the times on your bloody door. Anyway, that's my rant. That's why I was a bit anti-people. But it was, somebody brought me in some really nice, 85% dark chocolate. He was like, got something for you, but you can have 85% of it. And I was like, what, have you eaten the rest of it? So he had a bit. I was like, oh, you're my saviour. You know I've had a bad people day today. So I told him. Oh, Baneblade, the big one! I had one of those back when they were a 412 resin model. Oh, no way. So I just had to rant. So you know when you're just been Please don't let anyone test me today. You know, when you afterwards you think, I wish I shouted after you've literally just publicly assaulted 2 members of the public in a housing estate with two other witnesses. Well, actually 3 witnesses, because I would have witnessed her bump, like, shoving. The fact is, I lost my footing because she shoved into me. Because she can't possibly step off the path around a pram. That's my, you know. But yeah, some people are literally. And then you know when you're like, do I put this on Facebook? Be like, to the woman who shoved a mother who's recently just given birth and a baby in a pram. So rude. I was like, hope you don't trip, love. Anyway, hope everyone's had a great day. Oh my god, that's my day. I had half day's work, and I get fucking shoved. It's literally. I thought that is definitely a type of public assault, though. In a housing estate, so there's probably people looking out the window. A bus went past. That was it. Oh, and a car. Because there was a car and it had to come round. As it come that way. So we're not talking a busy street. If you know what I mean. Why are you not fitting properly? Other person gets what she does. I was literally staring at her, hoping please trip up. Like, she had to step off the curve to then go back up again to cross the. I don't know what it is, like a little another housing estate bit. You know when you're like, don't fall over? I laughed. If she had fallen over, none of us would have gone and helped her. But you know what the better thing is? She was, should we say, retirement age? Don't have a heart attack, love. But the fact she bumped into me, which then hit the recent mother, who has had quite an experience, shall we say, and the baby. Literally caused her to knock into the pram of a sleeping baby. I hope she gets what she deserves, the absolute. But, respect your elders. We pay her pension, is all I'm going to say. I'll start wearing GoPros on the go. I wish we were filming or something. God, that angered. We were literally all like, what the fuck has happened? Anyway, that's my rant. So bloody rude. Oh, could also add up. We'll put Peanut into the problem here, shall we? He's not here at the moment. Go around, just pop round to see Peanut. Message him. There's no answer. This is weird. Knock on his door. There's no answer. Alright, better leave. Because he fell asleep. So I was also ignored by Peanut. He's not here to defend himself. I know that because he's out tonight. I don't respect anyone for being old. Old people are usually the worst. Exactly! Like, it wasn't a, oh, excuse me, or anything. Nada. There's 4 of us to confirm that she didn't even say excuse me. And we're like, you know when it happens and we all like stunned silence. So rude. I mean, albeit if, say, that mother was recovering from having chronic stitches from having the baby and she bumped into her pram handle, that is actually quite detrimental, because a cesarean, if she had a cesarean, that can literally take, you can't drive for 6 to 8 weeks because you can't even wear a seatbelt. So if she had bumped, that it was that forceful, that woman could have literally caused internal damage, like, bad. Have a talk, maybe. This is a big boy. Oh. That's my rant today. But yeah, if you want to do the helmet, you can. Just, I won't be gluing anything at the given time. I see L1. Oh, I see L2. But even like the other elderly, should we say, retired couple who me and the father of said child, you know how you then step back in the line, not even a thank you. A glance at the pram, that was it. Not even a thanks. So we both stood up. We were like, oh fuck it, you know, you can go around. Or the fact is the path is literally wide enough. Yeah, they say if it's bad to elders, it's like, hang on a minute. But it's all saved by someone bringing me some very expensive dark chocolate. This was after a discussion that we had. Did we even have it last week? The week before? Because I went to a little chocolate making thing. And they were like, oh, I was like, I tried 100% dark chocolate. And you had to nibble it. And like, or they said, well, you could put it straight in. So I was nibbling it, and they were watching me like, because it was like, me and King were doing it. And it was just us two, because the other people didn't turn up. And then there was a guy who was walking around with like a clipboard. He was worked there. He must have been some supervisor or something, or owner, I don't know. And they come over at that point where the girl was like, have some 100, because you're trying their milk, you try their dark milk, dark, white, and then 100%. And King had, it was like, oh, I didn't nibble a corner. And then I was like, oh, this is alright. And then the two workers were like, are you actually enjoying that? I was like, yeah. I couldn't put it in one go. Way too much. But shame someone actually did a citizen arrest on her for assault and flat. A clothesline. I mean, it is literally public assault. Because it was uncalled for. Or was it unprecedented? No reason. Or should have shouted after, where's your manners, love? I'm blind. The fact is the mother actually wears glasses as well. Yo, welcome in! Welcome in! I hope you're doing well. Asken. Oh, I always cover that. Damn, what a beast! Yo, welcome, Warhams! I don't know why I'm unsure that this is going to stick here. So that's my day. Publicly assaulted. It's a public footpath. I'm allowed to stand there. Like we were saying, it's not like, if it was like on a busy main road, then you'd be like, okay. But still, manners cost nothing. I can see it drying out. What is this? L3. L3. L5. I haven't prepared for L5. It's a cylinder. Oh no, now we've got to go back to, oh, is it here? No, that's R8. R5? They're going to look like that at the end. Which you can't see. what I should have shouted after. Do you know who I am? Oh, fuck off. We had an update from my friend who lives literally the other... Well, it's not actually, it's kind of like adjacent town thing. We'll message each other. Well, she messaged. She said gets quite excited about the Fallout van, the Amazon van, and oh, I had an Amazon arrive. Didn't think to check out the van he had in, so I missed that one. And then she messaged me the other day, going, "What's going on? It was just a Prime van." I was like, I will have to have words. So we are literally like telling each other. Like where we see the Amazon van. So we've clocked it. If it comes to mine at like 2, this is how much we paid attention. If it comes to mine about 2, it will get to hers to, we'll say about 2. It gets to hers to about 4:30. I have no idea what this is. This is going to be really hard to spot. What? I presume it's on here? No. Ah. I mean, it's pretty obvious what the bits are because they're quite big. Surprise van is weak compared to the mighty Baneblade. Just have that rock up. Oh, and then weirdly, right, where I live, this is how weird my day was. So it's bin day. So I open my gate to wheel the bin out. There's a man standing there looking at my corner of my building because I live on the corner. I was a bit like, hello? It's a bit like... he sort of looked at me and I realised he's got, I don't know, I'm going to say what brand it is. Basically, next door I've had some like a gas thing go on in front of their house. And I know they've been there like all week and they've gone. And I was like, okay, I recognise the company, but it's not open up the gate and you expect to see a man standing outside. He was like, "Hi, your gas meter's outside your house." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, where should it be? Your neighbour's is inside." I was like, "Oh, isn't it good for them?" But basically, they're going to have to come and they've got a problem with theirs, so basically they've got to dig up the front of my house. And I was like, well, I'm not really going to say no. It's like, as if my day could get any weirder, right? I don't think he was expecting me to open up the gate, to be fair, equally. Like, I wasn't expecting to see a man standing outside my gate. I don't know if he had knocked on my door or not, but you could see he was in deep thought. When we saw each other. Oh, I can't actually see. It's like that. Your gas meter's outside. Oh, she's got. Is it? I should have been like, is it? Oh, I know where that was. I was like, I've never really thought of that. Cake man sounds. That's why I like. It's only because I clocked at his jumper with the company name on it. You know when you're like, because when I see a vehicle, I'm like, this isn't a works vehicle. And you know when you're like, oh, do you want to put my bin out for me or? So weird. Ask Game Man, see if he's seeing the Amazon man. I'm going to tell my friend that. I'll be like, I should have asked the gate man if he's seen the Amazon man. I like how that's like that, but you're not going to see that. I'm really confused. I'm not quite sure where this goes. Oh my god, this would be so complicated with helmet on, I'm actually not going to lie. So I've had all walks of life today. I mean, he was fine. I mean, he took my name and number, so either that or I pulled. One of the two. Either that or, you know. They're literally the game man, Amazon man watching you and your friend watching the window twitches. Oh my god. They're like, we're gonna have to come out again. Oh. God knows when this will be, but they're like, we'll put it all back and don't worry, like, it won't cost you anything. It's like, well, it's not my problem, but you've got to do your job anyway, mate. It's the way just not expecting to see someone. Hello? I think they are. They're in a league of their own. See, I've said to my friend, I'm pretty sure we just get a white van, Amazon man. Before you come with me saying Amazon man, they are all men round here. Just I feel like I just safeguard myself there. But we haven't got, like, she's noticed, she's that into knowing the Amazon vans, right? The prime ones. There's 3 drivers. She's noticed we have 3 drivers of the Amazon Fallout vans. I was like, I have not paid that much detail. But then she often like works from home so she can see out her living room, whereas she's like, you're just not there. But one day I did clock him, he triggered off my camera and I was like, it's this bloke. She was like, yes. You could just make out it's a van. She's like, I wonder what they think. I was like, that's stalkerish. Or I'll get upstate, so I'll be like, seen it! But now you need to follow them over, be like, you're the Amazon man with the van. But I did say, she didn't seem that impressed by what I said. I was like, I'll just have to like pimp my car out to be Fallout-y, so I'll be the Fallout car. It's just like, no. I was like, to be fair, I do have seat covers which are Fallout, but I don't have on at the moment. And I keep seeing on Temu that you can get the Fallout steering wheel colour. And I believe Fallout car mats. So I could turn it into the Voltmobile. She was like, no. It's like, shatter my dreams. Then I could go as far as Diamond City Radio, but she wouldn't understand that. You could be their gate first and ask them about their... See? I'll be like, why is it that you want my gas? Mr. Gasman. He didn't really seem to laugh at my joke. He was like, pretty good, because I've got outside, I've got like some stones. And I said to him, I don't actually know what's under there, because it was there when I got it. He just went because I don't know, it was there like when I got it. And he just looked at me and went, probably dirt. I was a bit like, obviously, but I don't know. It might not be, you know? And I was like, oh, while you're at it, can you pull the weeds up? And he just sort of was like, don't joke with the gas gate, man. To be fair, he was quite deep in thought, I'm not gonna lie. I was like, okay. Don't pull the weeds up. But whilst you're there... Alright, there isn't that many weeds outside my house, so I'm not that voltish. You know, try and make light of the conversation that there's a man outside my house. Let's put my bin outside. Sounds really creepy, doesn't it? See, Voltmobile, yeah? Voltmobile. My friend's just like, no. Okay. I said, then you might see me driving around. But then actually that sounds fun, but also it's kind of like, then everyone's going to know. If they know, we know. How? Uh-huh. I don't understand. Is it like that? It can't be like that, it doesn't fit. Can I see what it's meant to look like down here? Like, is it like that? Apart from... Oh, well that would make more sense. So, yeah. My day has been pretty damn weird. This is what you get when you leave the safety of your vault. You get physically assaulted. You get talking to like your dumb person. And, yeah, you might have... Man, I'm so gay. I promise you, he is harmless and actually from the company. He was like, I'm the supervisor. He was seemed quite put out that my gas meter's outside my house. I was like, oh no, I didn't put it there. Oh, I just spilled some glue on this page. It was almost like it shouldn't be there. He's like, it's outside your house. Yes, is it shouldn't be there? But I knew because they had some men there, but they've got to come back because it's not quite the job that they thought it was. So I was like, fair enough. You know, to be fair, something like that you don't know until you're there, do you? It's one of them. This is. We've got that far so far. I was the person sets on my packages up on my doormat. The traps the door. It just it's on your doorstep, so you can't open the door. There we go. I just had to think about, hang on, how does the door normally open inwards? Mine doesn't. Mine opens outwards. Because why not? So I just think, hang on, a normal door opens inwards. Still might trap you in. It's always as good every day for now. Today. I mean, you've got to say it was a unique day. Never leaving the house again. They either like knock really lightly or they just sort of like chuck it. To be fair, Amazon are pretty good. I got an hour, I knew it. I just knew it. It throws everyone off. So much so that when I put like get Morrison's delivered, I have to put on the delivery instructions. And it tests who reads the delivery instructions, trust me, like if you have a parcel or food delivery. It tests those who actually read the instructions. And not all of them do. Especially if you got a food delivery, so they'll put the basket down, knock on your door, and you're like, I can't actually open the door because you've put the food baskets in front of my door. It's a great topic. A great icebreaker. Because you get a different person every single time. I've never had the same delivery person. For food. Oh yeah, that'd be annoying if they stack your food in the way. I didn't fit it like that. Not quite sure, but I mean, I guess it's quite handy because it will open up really wide so you can really get into the house. If you ever need the door to open up that wide. There you go, you're learning a lot about Crazy's life today. Today has been an ultra weird day. Oh, and then we went for McDonald's. Wants to get even weirder, I'll show you the picture. It's literally one of them days like... Oh, and then I've also been messaged by a company. And they've literally just messaged me, like, you know, one of these, hey, we've seen, like, your website, one of them kind of marketing things, or whatever, you know, like, oh, hey, would you like some, I can't even remember what it was about. Hey, would you like some advertisement or something? And I left them on red, and then going, are you interested? No. Right, so I was eating at McDonald's. Or went to McDonald's. Got in the car. In the car for about 2 minutes. Not gonna lie. Sat in the car and was like... What's that? Turned to look up. That is a sunroof that is shut. I would like to point out. So then we just closed this bit. But oh, that wasn't good enough. And then it came down at the windscreen and just sat looking like directly in the windscreen. And there was a truck, like, it's parked, and there was a truck, and I was looking around, and you could I eyed up the truck because there's a dog hanging out the window, and then I'd see the guys like this, like with his phone up at the window, and I was like, he's definitely taking a picture right now of these. I mean, the picture doesn't do it justice. They were big, and put the windscreen on, the windscreen wipers. Pfft, what's that gonna do? And then set the water off. Just had a little shower. And then it bit the windscreen wiper. It's like, okay. And then its friend flew away when said truck left, and the other seagull flew away. Top that day. Today is a day I shall not forget about, because it's been that random. They can smell a bigger man. Come on, oh. Literally just sat in the car. They obviously get fed a lot there. Oh, the furry. It just wanted a hug. It just wanted to come in. At one point when the person was like trying to, like, they literally tried to think, oh, okay, we'll move the sunscreen back, because surely the noise would make them go, what is it? Didn't budge, mate. I was like, please don't open this right now. Please don't open the sunroof. I was thinking, it's not my car. Not my car if they suddenly leave messages on it. Mine. The fact that it came down and just stared in at the window. I was like, I'm not giving you a chip. They're so obvious. I think they would have eaten us. Like, the person just moved the sunroof slightly. I was like, if you do that, they're coming in. They're coming in. It was so weird. And then this car pulled up like beside, with the seagull was actually on the bonnet at this time as well, and you could see they were like phone up as well. But as soon as the seagull flew away, they got out. This was for a couple of minutes. They sat in the car because the seagull was on the bonnet. Can anyone top that as a random day? So I can't wait to get to bed tonight. And feel like start again tomorrow. Absolutely mental day. This is why my brain couldn't cope with anything too technical today. I couldn't paint. I was like, I think my brain will explode. Mine. The fact that just you could hear them, not make like just walking, landing on the car, and you're like, there's only one thing that could make that noise. Didn't squawk, no nothing. Put me off my cheeseburger. You did feel quite guilty. You sat there eating and it was literally eyeing you up. And then when it went to like eat the windscreen wiper, and you're like, well, there goes the rubber. There goes the car. It'd probably take off with it. Imagine accidentally open a window and they fly in. I mean, I'm not being funny. I literally thought that the person was about to open the sunroof completely. Like it was just the visor, I don't know what you call it, was covering it. And then so it just went, we're just going to shut that completely, because you were sitting there and they were looking down. They were literally looking down. Give us a chip, mate. Like, pretty more like bullyish. Give us a chip, mate. It's like they obviously get fed a lot. It's like, oh my god. Yeah, so it's been an eventful day. Almost got beaten up by seagulls. Got beaten up by an old woman. Fantastic. All in all, though, my auntie is doing really well, because she has been in hospital for the past 3 weeks. It's probably 3.5 at this rate, actually. We're kind of beginning to lose track of time. But she has still potentially got another at least 2 weeks to go in hospital. So that's great there. Across to South Carolina, it'll be an unspeakable day. I think I should just mark it down as the the 3rd of March is don't leave the house. Yeah, legit seagull voice, yeah? Like really gruff. Imagine it would probably gonna roll up its little sleeves, its legs, and got like tattoos on it, you know. Like as a sailor, like Popeye or something. It'll rough you up. Gooey chips. It's so random. It was like, okay. Oh, I survived. So when I went to work this afternoon, they were like, I bought you a bar of really expensive dark chocolate. I was like, hallelujah. I was like, I've had a long day. Glad to do it when I was getting better. Thank you. She definitely looked more sprightly as a 70-year-old in hospital with the last like three and a half weeks could look. We weren't sure if she was going to have to get moved to another hospital. Said hospital is about 2 hours away, right? So we're like, please just get better so you don't get moved there. So we found out today while I was there that she's actually have a video call with that doctor because they're a specialist. So, yeah, she's still got pain. She was on the ball today. It was the first time I could try and go up every week, but it's not just round the corner to me. I've still got to be like, it's on a good day 45 minutes away. On a bad day it's like an hour away. So she's slowly getting there. She's being so cheeky. Just taking the mickey. It's great. So, but obviously she can't wait to get out. But she'll find out on Friday a little bit more what is happening, if they've got to do any more tests and things. Kind of went in today, I was like, has she moved? Because every time I've come in here, she has bloody moved. I was like, you're getting a good tour of the hospital. But no, she's in the same place. Which is quite nice, because where she is, there's usually 6 beds in each ward. There's 5, and she's on the end, so she's facing a wall, because that wall has apparently got the toilet. So I was like, well, at least you're not sat up in bed staring at someone. And there was a poor lady adjacent to her, across one, who she must have recently gone in hospital. And my auntie sat there and went, she's got basically what I have. And this woman looked like fresh into hospital, so how my aunt looked like 2 weeks ago. She doesn't really remember much. It's some chronic, like, infection thing. I bet she wants that. That's a long time to sit in hospital with. Bless. It's terrible. I know. I'd be going mad. Like, she can't see the TV because it's up the other end. And then, like, today, because the woman at the end is by the window, so she's got her curtain drawn to stop the sun. So you're sitting there like, I can't see the TV anyway, not like it was on at 9:30 in the morning. But, I mean, it's busy. She had like, I saw her for about just over an hour and 15 or so. I was like, I need to go now. Sorry, I've got work. Go get beat up by some seagulls. And, they're busy. Physio came, and then good cue to leave was when they needed more bloods taken, and then she had this, that, and that done. I was like, oh my god, she can't wait to get out. What was really weird, I won't get too much into this, but she said, oh, Uncle told me something about something in Kiss Dharma or something, she said. And I sat there and was like, oh, I turned to look because King came in with me. We looked at each other and went, you probably don't know what's happening right now. No? Ah. Well, just to get you up to speed what is happening in the world right now. And she's like, oh my god. We're like, thank you, better to stay in hospital, love. She's just like oblivious. Because she doesn't know. Because she doesn't have, she's got a flip button phone. So she's not like on her phone. She can't see the TV. When she had a private room, the TV didn't work, so she's not watching the news. It's not really a topic that you go in and discuss when you see someone in hospital. It was just the way she said something. I was like, oh, yeah, you probably don't know what's happening. No idea. That was weird. It was like, you're in the best place. Stay in here. Don't listen to everything and just not responding. Thank you. That's all right. Oh, that was surreal. Just like, it was a kind of, do we tell her or do we not tell her? It was like, I was like, should I get you a newspaper next time I come up? Or, of all things, my auntie likes McDonald's, and I wouldn't say that she would eat McDonald's, but she does. She was like, oh yeah, we get it Deliveroo. I was like, do you? I can't get McDonald's Deliveroo to me. She was like, oh, a cheeseburger? I was like, what with all the... She was like, yeah. So I said to her, next time I go up, hopefully it's like this weekend, I'm going to take her a... I was like, are you serious? If you seriously want one, I will bring you a McDonald's cheeseburger. And she didn't quite say no. I was like, I'll bring you a Happy Meal. She was like, with a toy? I was like, yeah. So I might stop up on the way. And she's like, and a tea. I was like, I'll get you a tea. A McDonald's tea. Black tea. I think I'll phone her before I go up and go, would you actually like a cheeseburger? So fortunately I can't get it to her for lunchtime. Until next week. I don't know if I can sneak it into their ward. Because there's a sign that says if anything you need refrigerating then it's a no-no, but... Obviously. I was like, I've got my sister's little mini fridge that you plug in that she had at uni. And then when I went out with my cousin, we're like, hey, go, you could put your wine in there. I was like, that will make your stay a lot brighter. And when my sister said petrol was meant to get him fuel. Seriously? But seriously, am I missing it? Okay. Oh, I suppose that might go up with current affairs. I have to be very careful what I say on stream. But if life is going manic, I'll keep an eye on my one because I will need some fuel. I'll keep an eye on the jolly old Facebook page and be like, if they go, oh, the local stations are. I imagine people are going to panic by now. I'm literally like just about to clock red.
Thanks for the raid.
I was like, it's come on, but it's a little bit delayed. Yo, Finch, welcome in, welcome in. We're very slow. We had a bit of a day. That's... There has to be a faster way. Raid! Welcome in, everyone. Welcome, welcome. It takes that long for me to have to type out your name. At least you haven't got a long name. Welcome in, welcome in. That doesn't actually tell me what you were doing. Recently streamed categories: Warhammer 40k, Space Marine 2. My brain automatically reads it as 40k. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora and Warhammer 40k Inquisitor Martyr. What were you doing today? If I do it this way, it will soon tell us. I'll give you double. We'll give you the boring Twitch way. Why did it tell me you were doing that one first then? Who knows? But welcome everyone. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope everyone is well. My name is Crazy MCR Angel. I am a Fallout cosplayer, content creator, but also like Warhammer. So we are building the Baneblade very slowly. I'm kind of had a bit of a day today, so it's more of a gentle build. We're just going to do the base, the main base, and Yeah, welcome in. Never protects, but not on the weekends. Nah, only 9 to 5. 9 to 5. But this is what me. So we build. I know you can't quite see it. I'm letting it flash through for a little bit. We're starting on the Baneblade. I will show you the size of the box if you're like, so crazy. What is the Baneblade? The Baneblade is like a big boy. It is a beast of a tank. I go back. So the size of the box. I'm not going to pick up the sprue. That's how big the box is. That's just not the front. That's just the side. This is how big the box is. It will look like this, which is down the bottom anyway. And we have a box full of sprue. So this is what we're doing. Thank you so much for coming in. And welcome in, everyone. Yeah, Crazy's had quite a crazy day. It's one of them days we're going to write off. Delivery McDonald's always cold. I'm having flashbacks of Pokemon card. Happy Meals. Eep. Oh no, does yours always come in cold? I literally live too far away from my McDonald's to have it on delivery. I said it to my auntie. We were talking about like Deliveroo and stuff. And she was like, oh, don't you get Uber Eats? I was like, there is a kebab, which is about 20 minutes away. Where I live, they do Chinese pizza. That's it. Yeah. I was like, well, technically, I said the kebab is about 20 minutes away. Or I could just walk about 10 minutes to my nearest kebab. So, she was like, so she's one up on me. So I'm guessing, I don't know how they do that then. Unless she's got her other thing. She must have a device to be able to get Deliveroo on. She doesn't have a, or she might have a cheaper phone in hospital actually. Or maybe my uncle's got one. It's huge. This is one side. It doesn't even, it won't, it will just fit in my camera. Don't tell me, but I have two houses. I have one in Norwich and a big one 50 minutes south of Norwich. And do you like to between the two? Do you just go, it's popping out? Just to escape. So I'm driving to the one in Norwich to get delivered, then drive back to eat it. But that's the thing. Do they like deliver at different locations? Because like when this is going to sound really weird. So when there was an Iceland, my nearest Iceland was about 25 minutes away, right? And I was like, ooh, Iceland, because I used to shop at Iceland when I was at uni. Oh, they deliver. Oh, that's not far. I apparently wasn't in the catchment for the Iceland delivery. So I don't shop at Iceland anymore. But you would see the Iceland van drive past through where I live, and it's like, where are you going? You say you can't deliver, and I put in another postcode of the same area. Just don't deliver. I'm like, is this personal? I can see what Iceland are no more. Or that Iceland specifically is shut down. Won't come directly from there, but it was like, what? The Iceland van would come through? I'm like, but you don't deliver. As in they're going completely in the wrong direction to where the nearest one was. Don't get it. Don't get it. Well, I literally don't get it. It's gone. I don't know as you literally get every shop of food. That's mental. That is weird, especially like I've got some friends who like, you live in elsewhere, and they're like, I'll just deliver you it. And I'm like being at my sister's. Hey, you won! I thought you might. I thought you might, King. I'm telling everyone of my very stressful, weird day. I'm a doofus that went too long without eating. I got all shaky. Finch, you need to go and eat. You need to go and eat. Have you eat? Oh, you ate. Right, catch up. I ate them, I know, but sometimes I have this and I forget. What did you eat? See, we're talking about McDonald's. Got too logged in. That's quite easy to do, isn't it? That is so cool. Jammy, have you seen? I don't know if you'd go. The anime con is not happening until October. I don't know if you've seen. It should be end of May. I can't remember when it was. July? I can't remember when it should have been. But now it's the start of October. Not at its previous location. Back to where it was. Apparently there's like refurbishments going on. It's now at the football stadium. It's at Cara Road now. I know that's where my friends say that's where it was. And then it got to the UEA. Which was brilliant because we'd all stay the night. Literally like 2-minute walk away. Fantastic. And now it's back at Cara Road. Then I liked it on the email that said, because my friend screenshot and sent it. It says Central. And I'm like, to this train station? Handy for the train station. Everyone in the city I live in, you everyone. And you're like, yes, get my food in. Had brats and chips. I mean, brats and crisps, chips, brats and what are brats? Sprats. How would I change it? My Norwich house is right next to. Oh no way! I did have a friend. I don't know what you call it. I don't know the street, but like there's the river near Cara Road, near the train station, and there was like a bridge you walk over. I know it's near the stadium. She doesn't live there anymore. Which would have been highly convenient. That's so weird. I don't know what this is. Ah, bratwurst. Bratwurst? I don't know, I've just put it in and it's come up with bratwurst. Sausages. How to cook brats. Oh, so it's a shortened version. So you are right, bratwurst, sausages. Brats versus brats. Whatever you want to call it. Breakfast. Ah, nice. I must admit, all I had today was a double quarter pounder from McDonald's. Could have been stolen by seagulls. And then I made some bread. What day were we on? Tuesday, on Sunday. And then so I just toasted that. I put it in the air fryer to crisp, and then I just had some of the rest of my ginger preserve and then some jam on it because I was like, I'm not too hungry. What are we looking for? L9 and L10. Okay. Oh, that's really cool. So, yeah, I just suddenly just thought, I can't remember if you said if you went to the anime one. Handy for those who come in via the train. Ooh. I remember going to Cara Road. Was that a school trip? Geography, I think it was. This was, I was like, how old was I? And then I think it was, and then like even though for uni I was up north, and then we had to do really random. So there's a whole branch. If I just call it hospitality, it was more than that. It has like, so you'd have like the sports people, but you'd have multiple branches. And you have like hospitality with multiple branches. So we kind of, to give you the ballpark why this was so random, we then had to do about the new Manchester hotel that was going to be built. Which you can understand if you're in actual hospitality and tourism. And you're like, but it was a because it was like a business management. So it was like, this is quite interesting. But we didn't get, my point is, we didn't get to go. Because anything wasn't built, I suppose. But it's like, well, we could go and stay in the vicinity and go around the football ground. No, but instead we go around randomly like a football stadium when I'm in middle school. You think from a... That would make more sense if we could go around like Manchester United? I think it's up that end. I think it exists now. I want to say it's United and not City. Which I can see his face, but I can't remember his name. Didn't get to meet him. You think I forget it? Come on. Okay, that'd be quite a trip, but come on. I've just never been to a con. I don't have any friend. I mean, I can totally agree after my today that IRL people are totally weird. I concur. This is a bit. L9. That's L10. I mean L10. So we want to go L9. I don't think they've got the numbers the right way around somehow. Because L9, I'm looking at it thinking my brain needs a minute here. It says to go across straight. This is straight. This is L9. That's L9. L10 is straight with sticky out bit. And then L10 goes up at the last bit. Which would then makes it, how does this fit? Like that, crazy, go along, and then that fits there. So the number does not correlate. Okay. It's just my brain's a little bit slow today. I say today, I mean it's pretty much. Understandable today. It's such a weird day. But I'm looking at it as a positive that my aunt is doing better. She's now accepting she's now got to be in hospital for quite a while. And the fact is, like she said, I've been in here for like 3 weeks now and then finally realised what's wrong with me. Oh, I can't see if there's anything on it. But there's somebody who comes and visits a lady in her ward, and oh my god, he is brilliant. And we were saying today, like if he was like a nurse or a doctor, you would want to leave. Oh, it's so lovely. That's gonna be mad. It's so. It's just the width of it compared to my Lehman Russ, which is over there. Let me just finish doing these bits. So like, oh, I was trying to listen in because he was visiting someone who was next to my auntie because he arrived and he was really sweet and was like last time he was like, oh, we'll just close the curtain for a bit of privacy. I was like, oh, this seems really sweet. He's like, hello, you know. He was up the other end because the woman's moved closer to the window. And I was trying to listen because I know there's an accent. I was like, I wonder where they're from because you're being nosy. And all I hear is he's bought in a picnic, a rucksack, and he's like pulling stuff out. Cordial, yeah. And then he pulls out this, I can't really see, orange, yellow stuff, and he was ananas. And I was like, well, that's pineapple. Doesn't narrow down where they're from. He's so lovely. He's like, hello, he'll stop to talk to you. The woman looked really out of it in the bed, and he would stop. He makes an effort when there was another woman who was in that bed when I last went. He stopped. He actually had a conversation with her. I was like, he's brilliant. Everyone knows him. And he was like, how was this woman? This woman's like, yeah, I'm in a lot of pain. He was like, would you like some cordial? Would you like some squash? He was like, I will go and ask if you can have this squash. And I went and got it for her, and she was like, oh, it's quite sweet. He was like, I can put more water in it for you. She was like, no, this is actually quite nice. You know, it's just like, please can you stay all day? You know, and then this old boy, the physio was getting him to walk up and down, because it's a male and female. Obviously the females are all in one bit, the males in another bit. And he was like, good to see you. What? It's like he's talking as if he's known you for like years. It was like so sweet. I was brilliant. He rocked up and he like took his jacket off, and I thought, like jeans, he had black braces and this bright orange t-shirt on. And he disappeared and come back, got a pink t-shirt on underneath, like a polo, and it's like, what? And we just had a costume change. He's just a lovable character. Like my auntie said, he's brilliant. He'll stop and go, you alright? Do you need? He's just so lovely. It's like, do you want a job here? Oh, I was going to stick that somewhere else and I haven't. Right, okay. You know, when you're trying not to be nosy, but you're also like, because it's just, you know, I love it when you listen to like, I'll say foreign people, I guess. You know, they'll just have a conversation in their own language, and they turn to look at you, and then it's just English, and then they'll switch back, and you think, how is that possible? That is so skillful. Just to be able to be like one language and then straight onto another language. I was like, that's incredible. He's so lovely. He's a character that you want next to you in a hospital, right? It's like, can you just stay? Can you become an inmate in here, please? I just loved it. He just bought this rucksack and he was just pulling bits out. I was like saying to my aunt, do you want any cordial? She was like, no. So I don't mean get it from Mr. Man. I was a bit like, I can bring you some in. She was like, no. It's just snacks. And I was like, I said, this is the type of person I want to visit me in hospital. Just keep bringing the snacks. You know? Oh, it was just amazing. I was like, what a geezer. How does that attach to that? Because that's not quite attached to that. I'm trying to work this out. Yo, Skullback! Welcome, welcome! Having knows in, was this the best entertainment? That is true. It is like the best entertainment in hospital, isn't it? I think it goes behind it. Just trying to get it to... That looks like that's going to be a pain to paint their wheels. Now I've strapped them on. That's one side. Let's just stick it down. It's going to be quite a simple kind of paint job. This is going to be quite hard. I might have to use the other glue because this is going to just dry. Tank was always a pain to paint. Especially like how they're put in like that. So I'm kind of thinking a part build would be quite handy. To grey. But you're going to see the hole in there. I'll probably go in the wrong way for this. Yeah, so he's a right character. You just kind of hope. That sounds mean that they'll be in there for a while. Obviously you don't want to wish that on anyone. Let's just try. That does not feel very secure. Oh well, if that's not, that might be easy. Shall I do a size comparison? Just put it on my arm. So the Lehman Rust tank. I can't even fit it in frame, yeah? Well, if that goes... Let me pull it up. Yeah? This is the Baneblade. Let's put it at an angle. Lehman Rust tank. Basically, almost, I can tell you it's almost half, because, what do we have here? We have another Lehman Rust tank. It's basically 2 Lehman Russes. It's 2 Lehman Russes. That's how big this bad boy's gonna be. Just a smidge bigger. Is a guard army yours? This one is. So this one is mine. The Eldari. Oh my god. I were a pain. But this one is mine. So I've got. Here are my. I found my dream guy. Isn't finished. Angel getting guard peeled right now. I mean, this is going to be quite an exciting thing to build. And I've got a horsey. He's a beefy boy. So I have done it like because these can pop off. So you might not be able to see it, but I'm going to call one Lehman Rust and one Lemon Rust tank because I have 2. So when King saw these, he was like, "Why have you done one brown and one green?" One is Lehman. Well, one is Lehman. Get it right. One is lemon. So they've got corresponding colours. This is the method to my madness. And then it just fits on like... I'm not going to do it now. Like that. Oh, and then there's my Santa Marine. I've got some glass baubles, so I need to get some work my shop and get some more, like sprues, and be like, can I have a sprue, please? Like this chap here, I need to change. I thought I had a spare one. What's he gonna journeying into something? In my box of bits. I have a Volt Marine. I'll put the numbers on the back here. Get some decals to label them. I could get like a little lemon and a lime. I was thinking. I think they come with them. Do they come or something like some of their went like the Krieg just to yeah, so I know which one is which. That's a good idea. Decals to label them. I could maybe put like a lemon or a lime. Oh, I'll put my Doom guy away. This is from a box set that's coming out by Mephidius in October. I can't get that yet. I like the idea. I'll have to put something on the tank so I remember which tank is which. That's my goal. There you go. I can actually show you. Oh, we struggle to focus when there's something on in the background. I'll start to know what I've done. Good night, crazy. No worries. Thank you, Jammy, for coming in. That's my goal. I hope you sleep well. This is my Lucy, but I've stopped because I don't know how to paint strip and try again. Or just do something to her back. I like the marble. Like the stone effect, but I don't like this bit. How the mud has turned out, so. The dog I've not done yet. These are the Fallout series ones. CX404. And this is Maximus. I have got Maximus in here. Again, I'm not that sure on the base. Now I've painted it. Are we going to focus? I did draw on the little Brotherhood emblem, which I don't think is going to focus. Oh, it is if I hold it there slowly, so you can just see on his chest. Just there. I didn't draw it on, I painted it on. But I'm not quite sure about the base. I added the tufts. But we'll see. Will he show up? Oh, slightly. Doom figure. And then I have a bit of another bit of Krieg. Like artillery gun. Oh, this is a horse. I'm going to put the horse up close. I have many of these horses to paint. And this one isn't obviously finished. I'm going to do red eyes. So that's that bit. We'll do some trap. We're going to see how far we get because it has been a bit of a day. And then I'm guessing I was just going to say one on it as well. Yes. All the track. All the track. 2, 3, 4. Base, that's good. You think it's alright? Like kind of, I wanted that really kind of muddy look. Do we have number 1 anywhere? 1's at the back. Okay. So we want number 2, which is not anywhere on this. Not. Oh, it's up here. Two. Ooh. 3. Oh. Oh, my clipper's got stuck then. 5. One more piece. 7. Should hopefully go smooth. I want to get this bit. So this will now be sturdy once I can put the track on it. I was trying my brain, you can tell I'm so tired. I was just looking at it thinking this way round. Go, that looks nothing like that. It's this way round. That's how that's where we are brain wise at the moment. I'll try and put the oh, that would make sense, it goes that way around. It's got now quite a bit of I'm just going to build it on there for now. So we kind of know what ballpark we're playing in here. Okay, start at the other end. 2. Almost like it should snap in there. That's better. I just pulled it apart a little bit more. Bit brave. So 4 would then go and 6 will go there. Okay. This track is going to be quite hard to do. Usually the other track is quite easy. Just like, why is it not clipping in there? Like that. Something like that. This is actually really tricky. 4. Oh, 4. 5. Oh, I've lost it now. 5. I don't know if my plastic glue will work for this. Maybe blocked. Oh no, my pins are in here. There we go. And it's running out as well. Oh, it's coming out now. I'm sure I was using the right glue, so I don't think it's the super glue. I have to squeeze quite hard just to get the glue to come out. What's up my belly? It's getting all that chocolate. This is the hardest bit. I must admit, this is definitely the hardest bit. Help if the glue came out properly. Right, I've even got the skulls on the track. Hunt you down! Thank you so much for the follow. Is that even in? That hasn't stuck. So I've got to stick it to the... This is going to take all night. This is the worst bit. Hopefully that'll be down a bit more. It's technical. Oh, that doesn't even look like it's sticking at all. Oh, that's got to take a little while to dry, but okay, so that's got to go under there. think we're getting somewhere. Oh my god. The completely wrong way around. Well, that's coming off anyway. We see all that glue on there. This tank. Oh, come on, there's glue. I don't know if I can get it to stick down with this. There is glue in there, but it's complaining at me. Yeah, the super glue is proper sealed. It's the one problem I find. It's just dead. And there's no way of unblocking it. You need to put like a pin or something in it, you know? CA glue. What is CA glue? I've got army painter super glue, and I've got super glue, plastic glue, and then I've got the cement. And I don't know if this will actually come out now. I've turned it upside down for a little bit. There's a bit more to come out. Oh, I didn't know what CA is. There you go. Need the white cap. Tell me a cement for this, really? The white cap one. Oh, is that the slow setting one? You definitely need slow setting for this. Otherwise it's quite a fiddly job, as I am now finding out. Thing is, I won't be able to get any other glue until next week. So that stuff which is pretty slow to cure. See, which is what you need. You don't want the fast action one at the moment on this. This is just. What's going to do that? I know, like my army paint one, it's just you keep trying to cut and cut and cut the super glue, but it's just so blocked at the end. Nothing's going to come out. That's going to really annoy me because that does not sit flush. But that's the way how they've designed it. It's just solid at the end. You just think, oh, does it need like a little something in there just to keep it from drying out. Could cheap with UV resin now. Oh, nice. Right, there we go. We're getting there. I will inquire and see if the hobby shop has got the white version of that. I don't know if they will, because they were the ones that recommended the quick drying one. Which is great if you've got a quick bit to stick together, but when you've got a bigger build, if ever I could use it for this. So there's one. Why is it called CA? Or is it just look on the bottom, crazy, it will tell you. Oh, I see, so it just holds it in place. That's quite handy if it's like a really fiddly bit. And you know, you don't have to sit there for hours holding it into place. Because we all know you can do. Like some bits are just mad, aren't they? That does not look too good. That is an atrocious connection point. Oh, okay. I thought you might know the answer. I'd be like, so useful, handy tips. That is going to bug me because that does not look great. That is how it would look. If I'll even use it. To glue wounds closed. Oh, no way. Well, has to go there. There's no other way that bit would fit. That's quite cool. Oh my god. And then we have more on the other side. Ew. This is only one side of it. That is... oh, I mean it's dead anyway. Let's cut the rest. I'll keep it upside down, that glue. As soon as I said that, it literally just fell over. As soon as I said I'll keep it upside down for now, it literally fell over. I'm presuming all the other pieces. Yep. My goal is to even just get the one side done for now, because it is quite big. One. Eight. 9. 12. When I'm doing these, like when I did my Leam of Rusk, I like to lay out the where the track goes on the build guide, just so I can easily see. And then the big bit 10. And we are done with one piece of sprue. And we've got left like 9 to go. We are done with one piece of sprue. I did the same with my tanks. So much easier, right? Lay it out and you can really see it. I will definitely try and get some of the white, if they've got it. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to order it like on Amazon though. So I just put the partner also. Oh, so handy. When you're looking at the sprue, it's like each sprue has got like number 1. So they have, here's a, can you just make out 11? Which is quite good. So it's, at least that's quite a lot easier than going, what bit was this? So the sprue number itself is like 2. There we go. Definitely spoiled. Oh, I totally agree with that. You first look and you're like, what big is that? And then you see, ah, they've got it numbered. Let me get my numbers on the sprue with my kits. Oh, like right next to it. Makes it more of a fun and tricky build, right? You've got to lay it out in the right order. Or one bit at a time. That's cool. At least with these tanks you can kind of roughly guess what bit kind of goes where. If it's big and obvious, a bit like these are obviously tracks, so you know this is going to be a track, but then you've got to find the right bit. Oh, I forget how much this glue sticks to your hands. That came off a lot better than I anticipated. That's so cool. Sometimes it's nothing, sometimes I get a diagram to reference. It's just put whatever bit somewhere that you think fits right. Yeah? And you're like, where does this go? It's in black and white, so you can't really see any detail on anything. It's like as if they've got different levels of how to build Warhammer. It's the next time it'll just be here's a box of sprue. Build what you think it is. Not use meant to go like that. Black, white, poorly copied. You know the struggles, right? And then you're like, great! I didn't want to build this in 5 minutes. As it is, you spend about 10 years trying to figure out which way around it goes. I still think the worst I've ever had is my Daughters of Cain, the swords and the endless spell. That last crisscross sword, and I'm like, stick it on separately. Wow, kill my brain. Number 1. Because that's obviously got to fit in there. Can I use this one? It's a small piece. Fake kits. The instructions are just wrong. Where the instructions are wrong. Oh my god. We had one bit, they had the numbers the wrong way around for these bits. For these 2 wheel sections, it's in 2. They had the numbers the wrong way around. But you can bear with that because you can see one's straight, one's got a little bit of bend in it. But when the instructions are wrong. Oh my god. How long did it take you to figure out? I mean, makes it last longer to build, I guess. Oh my god. I bet that was a struggle and a half. I don't know if this glue is really going to work for this. I figured because it's small. This is when you know you're like an elite Warhammer builder, if you can build that. If you've ever heard of like a Wasjig puzzle where it's like, oh, I didn't put it in there right. Like you just get a reverse picture of what like the people are looking at, so you've kind of got to try and do the puzzle without a picture, so you want the box is like what they're looking at. It wasn't too bad. I'm perfect, so try fit things. Oh, read ahead. Oh, that's true. You can look at it and be like, that bit goes there. That is clever. You're able to like work out that bit. Guessing you slot in there. Oh, now, neat. Then we're going to get the lines. Okay, this might not be so bad. Does that actually stick on there? Oh. That's a better amount of glue. Does that go in? That's a correct workaround number 8. Go head around where this goes. The attack of it last week though, you got me with the rear armor plate that it wants you to squeeze between the tracks. So they're bent enough to get in. Oh my god. At that point, I bet you're like, you know when you're just like, do I just need a moment? And you're like, please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. Oh my word. You think, who designed that? You just think, that's just not gonna work. Right, number 10. Have I got number 10 written down? We're ignoring that sprue, because that's got to be for number 2, because I've just looked down and just seen a number 10. We're ignoring that, that's to the other side. That's going to bug me, because look. You know, sometimes you're just like, I give up. And then this bit goes up on that same bit. Underneath. Whoa! Sometimes I get loads out, and then sometimes there's like nothing. In that case, that was something. Don't know if I trust this glue on this bit. No. Let's finish this bit up. So this bit is not going to be the right. I need a bit that now looks like that, which is not this piece. Back to my box of many pieces of sprue. Okay, I've got to work out. Is one going to presume it's on like 3? These are kind of no, there's 4. There's another 4. Presuming that's only 6. Five. Oh, there's so many pieces. Right. Oh, are you looking like? What are you? You are number. I don't know. Don't know. You see a bit that looks very similar. We're trying to look at this bit. That's the top bit. I was going to say, I'd literally just realised I left a piece of sprue out. No, it's not you. That's for the other tank. That's for the other side of the tank. Oops, didn't mean to hit my mic. I can't even find like the little bit that I need. I'm not quite sure where it is now. I don't have it ever sprue out. It's a long piece. I can't find. That's what I'm now wondering. I'm like, what's the sprue? There's one dead over there. Is that that? I can't find. But that's quite a long bit, and that is not a long bit. No, that's not that bit. There's just so many pieces to look through. That's definitely not on there. That's to do the next side. You know when you say that and you're like, is that? I just want, if that bit would be. You're the only long bit. I'm gonna say that's that. Are you this then bit here? That bit there. Oh, there's 2 of it. There's, I think I found it. Oh, I don't have them bits on here. But it's a start. That would make sense because there's 2 on here. I was trying to be specific looking for this bit. I was like, well, look for the longest bit. Okay, we've got a bit. Oh, is this got to go a specific way? No. Good. Okay, we're gonna go for that bit. That bit. There is only one bit there. Is that that? I mean, if I cut it out, I don't know, we'll work it out, but there's no other piece like that. Presuming it could be the same? That bit. And that bit's got to have... Oh, I'm guessing it's this bit here. Like lights. You wait, this will ping off somewhere in the distance. That's got to be that bit. To be fair, it's quite fun. It can be quite fun looking for a sprue because you have to turn it around in multiple ways and then... Right, so that bit is that bit, would you say? That bit is that bit? Because then that's got to have... It's got a hole in it. At this point we're just guessing. It looks right. Minus the barrels. So I've got that bit. Barrels are definitely... Ah, the barrels are this one here. So this is sprue number 4. Because we'll go to sprue number 4. Barrels. Barrels? Barrel hold and a barrel. Right, okay. Barrels. Next question, which barrel do I need to cut out first? Let's put you away over there. They can go away over there. Oh, I don't know which way around that has to go. I'm sure we'll find out in a minute. Oh, okay, so that bit can clip onto there. Well, that bit can clip onto there, so I will need the opposite to what I've just cut out. So that'll be one of them. Would it be? No, it'll be... Oh my god. Let me just have a look at the... Can I even see? Skull heads are going down. I'm going to cut the other one out. We're going to do both together. To get the right barrels in the right place. This might be the braver option. So barrel and barrel. That's how it went together on the sprue. Barrel. Barrel. Put the sprue away. I've still got one other bit to find, but... Okay, so that bit has to go there. So the skulls need to go down. I've done this. One side. That way. Barrels going down. Right. Barrels are in the right place. Look, just I think because I had to build your Eldari, you should build this for me. You have to paint this on stream when it's done though. I think that's going to take me years. I imagine this is going to be quite grayscale for a long time. Especially as that all my Krieg are in a box for past year. Never done when it comes to Warhammer. This is true. Yeah, you tell him. He's the one on Sunday I built his Eldari crosshairs for. They were delightful. I imagine it would be quite big to... like quite a task as well to paint, I imagine. At some point I'll get my Lehman done. Mama's not managed to suck me back in after 8 years though. I haven't like lured back in. Like, keep the money! Keep your money! It is such a dangerous... once you start... I'll just say it's dry already. A bit pointless because you have to use more than necessary. No, that's not right round. I don't think it's going to stick. Oh, it has. Been tempted. The plastic is calling. But well, your models that you make are really good. I don't think I've actually given you a shout out. Let me give you a special shout out. I forget, I'm not very good. That worked. And let me put another one on there. Let's give it a shout out. You're a special one. Just see all the amazing miniatures that you do as well. So the firstborn Marines and a bunch of Rookers, stuff from boxes on sprue. That's the depressing bit when it's on sprue and you're just like, I've got so much to build. Like my Krieg, it's like I've got like 2 box sets. Fucking glue. They go, oh, it's great glue. It's like it's not. A box of 34 injury costs the same as a box of 10 one figure, so it goes a lot further. That's true. I think you just spend like that on a like the paintbrushes. If you buy the Citadel paintbrushes, it's like they all end up the same way. Try a different tactic. And my backlog is 200 plus. Oh my god, just 200 plus figures to paint. You're like, I don't need to add any more to this. Oh, this fucking this glue is just not. King, you need to get a different glue when you next go. That's just wasteful. I might actually see if Amazon have got one, to be fair. Don't think you'll see them bits. Right, let's attempt. See, make my backlog sound. I've just got entire like a Krieg army to build. It makes it sound a lot better than like 200 plus. That's the front. Oh, I'll turn the glue upside down. Oh, thank you so much, Arizona dude. Welcome, welcome. Hello, I hope you are well, my friend. Oh, I give up this fucking glue. I'm literally loading up Amazon right now to see if they've got some. While I wait for glue to come down. Green. Oh, they've got two twin ones. Oh, they have. The one with the white cap was the one I need. Liquid cement, suitable for plastic hobby kits. It's the white lidded one. $7.79. This sounds fantastic. This is going to be bought tonight. Use of glue plastic, serene model kits that clear strong. Takes a couple of hours to fully dry. I mean, that's fine. That is absolutely fine. I will take that recommendation and buy the white glue. White for big stuff, green for small stuff. Light green. There's a light green for even smaller stuff. Thank you, Skoback. That is literally now what I'm looking at on Amazon. Like, I need to get one of these. Oh my god. Has it got more of like... why are you... I've stopped mid-sentence because I'm kind of trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. More small precision? Is that... Oh, it's meant to happen. Okay. I didn't know if that was meant to happen, but that is meant to happen, I mean. That's so weird. Oh, I just thought it was just like green. I wonder why it's not that great. This is what they recommended. They were like, oh, this is amazing. You should get this. This is fantastic. Well, not to me, to King. They're like, you need to buy this so you can build all your models. Because they only had... Oh, so it's only the clippers. Sprue glue. I kind of remember how you make sprue. You melt it in something, don't you? Good old sprue glue. I've seen some people say, I can't remember how you make it. Obviously you get sprue and then in something. We all got plenty of sprue. So that's only how we've ended up with the light green one. I just thought it was just green. Extra thin cement, quick setting. I ain't kidding. Not quite sure. Oh, that's when I go between there. Oh, that's going to be delightful. I've got another bit to find, so I'm like... Whoop. Oh, I have got my ones. Quick set stuff you mostly use by using. Ah, yeah, I've seen people can use it to weld. Like, you could put down, like, cracks, can't you? I think I've seen some people do that, so I was like, ooh! It's probably a better idea to use it. Bash, welcome in, welcome in! I was like, oh, that's clever. I'll stick to doing that with just that glue. I think. Maybe they had, like, a spare one and were like, let's get rid of this glue. They're like, oh, this is fantastic. And I'm like, I'm literally trying to get on with it and I don't like it. Now we know why. I find that piddly little bit now. Oh, found it. Fair, I thought it was going to be a lot smaller than it was. It's great for arms and equipment and figures. Oh, I can see that, yeah. Precision, and if it's that, like, that really fine, you want that quick, dry bit. I can see that, I can see that. I'm literally going to get that. Only 5 left in stock. I don't think I want 5. Oh, why am I bothering scraping that as much as I was? Because that's just, you're not going to see it. Let me have a look. Oh, this is going to be tough. That was slid in there. You know what? We're just going to cover it in glue. So glue comes out. This is how that's almost run out. Must begin. What do you use to deal with excessive glue? You can scrape it away if it's like too much built up. Like a little bits along like the lines and that. So you need quite. Oh come on! It's like just need a little bit more. Thank you. That's one thing I remember about this glue. You get the hairs everywhere. Yes, you should apply this bit before you're doing this, but I'll just go in the hole. Yes! I didn't need to say please. Oh my god. A bit so you can like you can see the shine, but that should cover up. Oh, there's a bit I've done. Can't really get it on camera, but it's because he's a big boy. You can. Gently sort of scrape over everything to that green one. Now refill it with airbrush cleaner. Is that then you can use for like your brushes? Because it'd be good precision. Go up there. You scared my cat. Not the poor kitty. The poor kitty cat. If I empty it, I might just spill it out accidentally on purpose. Is what you mean? If I accidentally on purpose empty out the other glue, the green lid glue. It's the same chemical. It's the green lid cement. Oh, does it use it as a? Is it a glue then? So I don't have an airbrush, so I'm like, I don't know what this they do. Fuck if yeah, I've got to get my soap cleanser out. That is one side. I'll have to keep this glue upside down or something. It's a glue that also break down paint. It's quite good multi-use. That's quite cool. I love how you're so full of like really good tips. You are like so knowledgeable. See, I learned so much from like people like yourself as well, like doing these streams. Like, it's great. I know I appreciate it because it's like forever learning. There you go, so you just gently sort of like scrape it away. It's about halfway, the green glue. This whole fire out going in the bin is what it is. Unless someone want to give us the other green glue and they realised, oops, it's the wrong one. So that's the left side. It doesn't even fit on cam. That's how big it is. And then I don't know why they just. Oh, I suppose they couldn't say do 2 again. Because you've got to work the other side. And then you work exactly the same for 3, so you have to go up to the next pages. As the same as before. And then you have to change like the base. Like that, so you've got 2 have got the same blue, 2 have got green, 1 has got 3 have got green, 2 are pink and 1's got dark green. If the attachments are different, I need to have a depending on how the bottom one fits. They look the same kind of shape slightly, but they'll probably stick differently. So I know which one I really want to go for. Was it the shadow sword? Can't remember which one. I'll have to look up their rules again. So I got my book just there. I think it's that one. Thought you didn't get the parts to make all of them anymore. I think you do, or it seems there's a lot. So you can make, so this is all the different variant ones. So the book is quite chunky. Storm sword. Storm sword, shadow sword, bane sword. And then it will split off. I'll look through it properly. And then there's like the 3 different, because it's so big. Storm sword, shadow sword, bane sword. And then you've got the doom hammer and the bane hammer, which I'm not going to have. Which then can turn out like it's so big. And then you've got the Storm Lord. Is that it? That's it. Oh, then there's the Hellhammer. Have I missed the Hellhammer? Did I say the Hellhammer? Storm Lord, Doom, Bane. There's 8 variants. Doom, Bane, Storm, Shadow, Bane. Oh, maybe I've missed it. Nope. Hellhammer, Baneblade. And then there's the 2. So it's like research. I think I'll have a look and see. I've got to really look through it and make sure. If I just build the same base, and ideally you want to sort of like magnetize. There we go. It's that big. I have to lift my camera up, and it is 2 sizes, 2 Demon Russes. It's a big tank, which is nice. That's going to take me a long time. It's all coming together. I'm glad I made a start on it. Anyway, I'm glad I made a start on it. Knowing it's not going to be complete in one go. Oh, I see it in the book. There it is. Does that all look nice? One down in the corner. So it's going to work in progress. I just thought, stick to my tanks. Can do them right. Let me just refresh. So that's all I'm gonna do today. Because I also need to get to bed. Well, thank you coming in there with all the tips. So it's been a very weird day today. So I was like, I don't have the brain power to paint today. After my weird day today. Oh, I can't hide. Just let me highlight it. So if I seem a bit like, oh, it's because it's been a day, 6:30, start of the day, and then just progressively got weirder. Publicly, as I would. Yeah, it's great. The other side hopefully will go better with the right glue. I'm gonna buy that. Thank you, to go back. Free delivery. The white one. Add to basket. Okay, I've got a few things. So I'm gonna do that after I come straight. Oh, I've got some Vans. I was deciding on shoes. But I will, yeah. Hopefully, the other side, I'll be like, I can't do any more. I mean, it's not gonna arrive till between like the 6th and 7th, but I'm like, I don't care as long as it can arrive. So thank you, Skybat, for that. That is going to save my life. Compared to just throwing the glue out the window. It is in my basket. Good excuse to buy because the Vans currently on Amazon are like half price. If you're after new shoes, because I've been looking, I was like, oh, what do I want to get added as? I'm not sure. I'm a Vans kind of girly. But thank you so much, I really appreciate that. So if you want to follow more tips and delights, you need to go and follow Skoback. I'll give you a shout out. I'll give you the proper shout out. See? Miniatures and models. Absolute lightsaber. I think I know who we're going to go right into. Yes! Somebody's on top of my list who they raided me quite recently. Who we should go and see. I'm having a nosy what else everyone is doing. Someone's playing a horror game and I got quite a freaky thing. For a lot of people, this is very exciting. We're going to stick to this. Person raided me recently. They are doing painting NPC wargaming space marine reinforcements because let's go in and see them. Oh, they're painting yellow as well. Let's go raid them. Thank you so much, everyone, and thank you as well. Well, let's go back. Mainly for all the tips that you gave me. This is twice the size of 2 Lehman Russes together. This is make it so good. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to build any more until I get the proper glue. Like, not proper glue, other glue. I mean, I've run out, basically, that's how much left I've got in the bottom of this plastic one. That's not me tilting it to the side going, oh, that makes it look less. There's literally that much in there. Like, not much. So trying to squeeze that out. Oh, for the other one. So I can't need to buy new glue anyway. Where you see my link tree? Oh, I'm glad you've seen it, my little link tree. So, we're gonna leave that until I get. To be fair, I won't actually have a time to build any of this until that glue comes anyway. So, quite handy. Right, I'm gonna start the raid. I was just fascinated watching this person. So thank you so much, everyone coming in. That was brilliant. Thank you. This is just one. This is just that. So far, one of these. It's a big boy. It's a big boy. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. So I'm raiding out over on Twitch. So I am live on Twitch and YouTube. So what did I just say? So thank you, everyone. We're gonna go into NPC Wargaming, who raided me. Not last time. Time before? Must have been, or something like that. So we're gonna raid out into them, who are currently painting some Space Marines, and in yellow as well. Yellow arms. So hopefully the new glue will arrive, maybe for Sunday stream, and it will be a lot easier than trying to struggle with that much glue and doing the quick one. Maybe they were hoping it's really easy, but not to do a big model. Oh, that's weird. I just saw my name. That's crazy. I was a bit like, that's crazy. I'm coming. Crazy's coming to chat. Somebody's just put that crazy in his chat. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming in. I hope you have a good week. I hope my week goes better than today. Today has just been. I'm going to go to bed. But take care and see you.